Top 5 Christmas Books. Number 5. The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, Barbara Robinson. Year after year a small town puts on their retelling of the Christmas story from the Bible, and year after year it's always the same. Alice Wendell Leakin is always Mary, while Elmer Hopkins, son of the minister, is always Joseph. But this year that changes. After the usual director, Ms. Helen Armstrong, breaks her leg, housewife Grace Bradley steps up to direct. This is bad news for her children, Beth and Charlie, who are always in the pageant, but never want to be, as well as her husband Bob, who puts his best effort into staying home for the pageant. But things get even worse. The Herdmans, Ralph, Imogen, Leroy, Ollie, Claude and Gladys, who are deemed the worst kids in the world, find out about the pageant after Charlie tells Leroy that it doesn't matter if he steals his lunch because he can get refreshments at Sunday school. The Herdmans show up and get all the leading roles because no one wants to be anywhere near them. During the weeks leading up to the show all of the rehearsals are a disaster. And just as it looks like the pageant would be terrible as well, the Herdmans seem to pull their act together to turn it into the best Christmas pageant ever. Number 4. One Wintry Night, Ruth Bell Graham. In a complex, lengthy picture book for older readers, an injured mountain boy, caught in a snowstorm at Christmas time, is taken in by a woman who lives in a log home the boy's grandfather helped build years before. After the snowbound pair become acquainted and the grandfather is notified of the boy's whereabouts, the woman launches into a telling of the Christmas story beginning with the creation and ending with the resurrection. The setup seems awkward, but once the main story gets underway, things become more believable. Watson's artwork is unusually arresting, offering plenty of visual subtext to support the ambitious undertaking, which is actually a condensed retelling of the entire Bible. The double-spread nativity scene truly commands attention, particularly the striking face of the young girl Anna, who has come to see the Christ child. Number 3. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, Clement Moore. The poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, also known as The Night Before Christmas, and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, first published in 1823, is largely responsible for the contemporary American conception of Santa Claus, including his physical appearance, the night of his visit, his mode of transportation, the number and first ever printing of the names of his reindeer, and his delivery of toys to children. Number 2. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Dr. Seuss. The Grinch, whose heart is 2 sizes too small, hates Whoville's holiday celebrations, and plans to steal all the presents to prevent Christmas from coming. To his amazement, Christmas comes anyway, and the Grinch discovers the true meaning of the holiday. Number 1. A Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens. A Christmas Carol is a Victorian morality tale of an old and bitter miser, Ebenezer Scrooge, who undergoes a profound experience of redemption over the course of one evening. Mr. Scrooge is a financier, money changer, who has devoted his life to the accumulation of wealth. He holds anything other than money in contempt, including friendship, love and the Christmas season. In keeping with the musical analogy of the title, A Christmas Carol, Dickens divides his literary work into 5 staves instead of chapters. This is a little joke Dickens has carried out throughout the story. It adds humor to the story and links in, because a stave is something you will find in a piece of music, and a carol is a type of music, song,